Stop being weak. You've been told your whole life that kindness is enough, that playing fair will make the world treat you fairly, that if you stay quiet, compliant, and harmless somehow, life will reward you. Lies. Friedrich Nietzsche called it the will to power, the primal force driving all life to grow, expand, and dominate. Every tree fights for sunlight. Every wolf fights for prey. Every man, whether he admits it or not, fights for position, influence, and survival. Deny this truth, and you will be crushed by those who understand it. Weakness is not virtue. Weakness is the slow death of your spirit. When you choose comfort over challenge, when you avoid conflict, keep the peace, when you refuse to claim your place in the world, you are silently consenting to your own erasure. The will to power isn't about cruelty. It's about refusing to stay small. It's about expansion, in skill, in confidence, in strength, in influence. It is the engine of becoming. Without it, you rot. With it, you shape reality. Nietzsche didn't write for the timid. He wrote for the man staring down the abyss, ready to face the truth. The world does not care about your feelings. It bows only to strength. That strength can be physical, intellectual, or strategic, but it must be claimed. Today, most men leave sedated by Netflix, by junk food, by endless scrolling, sedated by jobs they hate, relationships they tolerate, and dreams they bury. They've forgotten the hunt. They've forgotten the fire. They've forgotten the thrill of pushing beyond their limits and forcing the world to take notice. This is your wake-up call. The will to power is not optional. It's the law of life. If you don't live it, someone else will live it over you, and they will take your opportunities, your respect, your future. Over the next 5 principles, I will give you the combat manual for your mind. You will learn how to kill the comfort that's killing you, how to claim power without apology, and how to build a life so formidable that no one and nothing can push you aside. But first, you must decide, are you ready to stop being weak? Because from this point forward, there's no turning back. Comfort is not your friend. It is a predator. It lulls you to sleep, feeds you crumbs of pleasure, and drains the blood from your will. Nietzsche understood this. The will to power cannot survive in the padded cell of convenience. Modern life worships ease. Heated rooms, instant food, endless distractions. But real power comes only from friction. The Greeks trained in hardship. The Romans tempered themselves in war. You've been told that struggle is cruelty. That is the greatest lie ever sold. Without struggle, you atrophy. Without resistance, your mind and body rot. Comfort is not harmless. It's the silent assassin of strength. Look at the men who own nothing of themselves. Soft hands, slouched backs, lives spent scrolling. This is what happens when comfort becomes God. Your ambitions shrink, your courage evaporates, and your soul dies before your body does. You've stopped hunting challenges. You've stopped demanding more from yourself. Every day you remain in this cocoon, you lose ground in the only war that matters, the one for your own becoming. You have 2 choices. Kill comfort, or it will kill you. Tear away its silk chains. Wait before dawn. Take the cold shower. Do the thing you dread. Bleed a little for something you value. The will to power demands it. If you do not advance, you are retreating. There is no neutral ground in life. Nietzsche's will to power is not a metaphor. It's a law. You are either expanding your reach or someone else is taking what could have been yours. Life is not a marketplace of equality. It is a battlefield of ambition. The strong do not wait for permission. They expand their influence physically, financially, socially, psychologically, until their presence cannot be ignored. Every day you hesitate, you lose territory. In your career, in your relationships, in your own mind. The Romans didn't just defend their borders. They pushed them forward until the world bent to their will. Territory today isn't just land, it's skills, networks, leverage, physical dominance, and reputation. If you don't claim it, others will. That promotion you didn't fight for? Taken. That strength you didn't train for? Wasted. That respect you didn't demand? Handed to a man who moved first. Passivity is a slow surrender, and every inch you give will take years to reclaim. Every room you walk into, own it. Every skill you touch, master it. Every opportunity that glimmers, seize it. There is no honor in waiting your turn, only regret. The strong take territory. The weak pray they can keep what little they have. Which are you? Weak men fear conflict. Strong men feed on it. Nietzsche understood that every blow against you is a forged hammer shaping your steel. The man who avoids struggle is the man who withers in peace. Life will not spare you. It will betray you, humiliate you, corner you. The question is not, will it happen? It's, what will you do when it does? The will to power demands that you don't just survive the fire. You burn hotter because of it. Conflict is the crucible that separates those who fantasize about strength from those who embody it. When attacked, sharpen your mind. When betrayed, sharpen your strategy. When challenged, sharpen your edge. This is not about reckless fighting. It's about turning every loss into leverage. Think like a general. Every battle, win or lose, is a resource. Learn the enemy's moves, anticipate their ambition, and use their assault to propel you beyond their reach. Stop seeking safety. Stop praying for an easy path. Invite resistance. Hunt for worthy adversaries. Turn every insult, every setback, every betrayal into fuel. The day you see struggle not as a curse, but as raw power in disguise, that's the day no man, no system, no fate can hold you down. Power without discipline is a loaded weapon in the hands of a child. Nietzsche knew the will to power wasn't just about force, it was about mastery. The man who cannot control himself will eventually be controlled by others. Discipline is not boring. Discipline is the blade that cuts through chaos. Without it, your strength turns inward, eating you alive. The undisciplined man wastes years chasing dopamine hits, while his enemies sharpen their weapons. Self-mastery is the gatekeeper to real dominance. Without it, you will be a pawn in another man's strategy. Rise before comfort whispers in your ear. Train your body until it obeys without negotiation. Control your impulses so thoroughly that even your enemies respect your restraint. Organize your time with military precision. Every hour spent in scattered distraction is a blade you hand to your opponent. Your daily habits are either building your throne or digging your grave. Stop letting your life leak away in small compromises. Become the man who does what needs to be done without excuse, without delay, without asking permission. When your discipline is sharper than your fear, you will move through life like a blade through silk swift, unstoppable, and feared. The greatest battlefield you will ever face is not the boardroom, the streets, or the arena. It is the war raging inside your own skull. Nietzsche understood, if you cannot rule yourself, the world will rule you. Every ambition, every dream of power, every plan for domination collapses if you remain a slave to your fear, your anger, your comfort. History is filled with men who could command armies, but were undone by their own addictions, insecurities, and unchecked impulses. The will to power begins with the will over self. This is not self-help, this is self-conquest, the first and final qualification for leadership. Hunt your weaknesses like prey. Identify the habits that make you weak, then execute them without mercy. Learn to hold your tongue when anger demands you speak, and to speak when fear demands you stay silent. Create rules for your life, so ironclad that you would rather die than break them. If you can discipline your mind, your emotions, and your actions, you will be untouchable in a world of chaos. Every empire begins within the walls of your own mind. Rule there first, and the external world will bend. Fail there, and you will spend your life ruled by forces you could have mastered. The war for self-mastery never ends, but the man who fights it daily becomes the one thing this world cannot break. There will come a day sooner than you think, when you wake up and realize the game is almost over. No more time to prepare. No more time to figure things out. You will either stand as a man who mastered himself and shaped the world, or as another nameless casualty in the graveyard of wasted potential. The will to power is not philosophy for armchairs. It is a call to arms. Life will crush you if you hesitate. You will be replaced, forgotten, erased. So this is your choice. Rise now, claim your strength, and drag your future into existence. Or remain the obedient slave of comfort until the dirt closes over you. The strong shape reality. The weak suffer it. Which will you be? Subscribe to the Inner Citadel Project and comment the one truth you're avoiding.